بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to episode 52 of the series The Authentic Statements of the Companions. رضي الله عنهم أجمعين. In this episode we'll take the statement of Anas رضي الله عنه. He said, Abu Talha proposed to Sulaim. Abu Talha wanted to marry Sulaim, so he proposed to her. So Sulaim said, by Allah, a man like you, O Abu Talha, is not rejected. You don't turn a man like him down. Meaning he's a good person. He's a good prospect or potential husband, and he's proposing to her. She said, a man like you is not turned down, is not rejected. His proposal is not rejected. He's a good potential spouse. But you're a disbeliever. And I'm a Muslim woman, and it's not permissible for me to marry you. This is Sulaim saying to Abu Talha. Sulaim saying to Abu Talha. In other words, you're a good guy, but you're not Muslim, and I'm a Muslim woman, and it's not permissible for me to marry you. So she said, فَإِن تُسْلِم, if you accept Islam, if you become Muslim, then this will be my Mahr, and I won't ask you for anything else besides that. So he accepted Islam, and that was her Mahr. In other words, he accepted Islam, they got married, and that was her Mahr. Her Mahr was the fact that he accepted Islam. ثابت radiallahu anhu says, he comments on this, he says, I have never heard of any woman that had a Mahr that was more honorable than Sulaim. Her Mahr was Islam. In other words, he hasn't heard of any woman whose Mahr was more honorable than Sulaim, because her Mahr was Islam. So there's a lot of interesting things we learn from this story, but the one thing that I want to point out to, which is Sulaim, even though Abu Talha was a very good potential spouse, yet she focused on the akhirah. And she emphasized that, well, it's not permissible for her to marry him. She was a Muslim woman, he was not Muslim. She couldn't marry him. And she focused on the akhirah. She was willing to give up any mahr that she might get in the dunya for the akhirah. And she didn't compromise on that aspect. The aspect of deen, she did not compromise on that. He was a good guy, but she didn't compromise and say, no one's perfect, this or that, made excuses, there's no other good guys out there, all kinds of stuff. Rather, she focused on what's important, and she didn't budge. She had priorities, she had things that were important for her, and she didn't budge on those. And she prioritized the akhirah. And because of that, Allah gave her both the dunya and the akhirah. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullah khaira, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.